It was Sunday, November the 14th. He wanted to smoke a cigarette, and I said, Kervin, you don't know this area.
Kervin Freytes was visiting his sister on Trinity Avenue in the Bronx after flying here from Florida with his mother.
He's 38, but in reality, he don't act like he's 38. He's still a child mindset.
It's schizophrenic. He's not a violent person. If you don't talk to him, he won't talk to you. And he just walk.
And Kervin Freytes walked out of his sister's apartment with just a cigarette lighter in his pocket and no ID, wearing sweatpants and Nike sandals.
I'm afraid that anything could happen to him out there.
Freytes now featured on New York State's Missing Persons Clearinghouse in the vulnerable adults category, although there are many more not listed. We did find a photo of Marlon Walls, 33, who has schizophrenia and vanished from Queens in mid-October. There's also a picture of Chelsea Cobo, a young Brooklyn mom with bipolar disorder who disappeared more than 5 years ago. Kervin Freytes, one of the newest additions on the site. The family has now learned there has been at least one sighting of Kervin Freytes since he left his sister's apartment. It turns out he made it out of the Bronx into Manhattan. A detective learned about the sighting by using the family's old address in Brooklyn.
He said, we found your son in a hospital, Metropolitan Hospital. They asked for his name because you know his name, it's Kervin Freytes, and then they asked for his day of birth, and where do you live? And he said 1158 Gates Avenue. We don't live there no more. Wow, it's been, like around more than 11 years that we don't live there.
Kervin Freytes was released into the unknown and could be seeking shelter among the homeless population. Ward's Island is not that far from the hospital. His mother said Freytes didn't carry ID because he'd already lost it 3 times.
If we do find him, which I hope he's safe, she needs to put something like some type of address on his coat or somewhere, under his shoes, somewhere.
If you see someone picking cigarettes off the ground to smoke, it could be Kervin Freytes, according to his mother.
Kervin, please, if you see or you hear about this, call the cops. They will bring you back to us, to your family, your mom. We're missing you.